Hey everyone, the time's come for another video, and today is going to be one that is really foundational to your bike's health and longevity as well. We're going to be changing the oil in my CFMOTO 450 SS. So the warm weather's finally here. It's finally time to bring the bikes back out. I'm actually a little bit late to the party, just because sometimes life gets busy, and that's okay, because your bike will still be there as long as you take care of it. Where I live, it seems like you can't go outside when the weather gets nice without hearing a bike or a pack of bikes flying down the road. Why it's important to change your oil, especially in the early life of your bike. The oil is in a closed system. Okay, so it doesn't get dirty, but it looks dirty. Why is that? Well, as your bike is ridden and run and worn, there are little metal shavings that come off into the oil, get circulated with the oil. Now, this isn't a problem if you change it regularly, but especially in the early stages of the bike when there's a little bit more wear as the engine is getting worn in, if you don't change the oil at the recommended time, essentially what's gonna happen is it will act like more miles on your bike than are actually on it. It's not gonna immediately kill your bike, but if you have any love for your bike, you don't want that to happen. So get out there and change the oil, and I'm gonna show you how to do it today. Now, you know I like you guys to feel prepared, so as always, we're gonna give you a material list right from the beginning. We're gonna need at least 2 3/4 quarts of 10W40 oil, a oil filter. This is gonna be very helpful. I don't even know if it's possible to get that oil filter off with your hand. Oil filter wrench. 17mm socket. Probably gonna need an extension of some kind, and obviously a ratchet to drive them. When I was at the store, I picked up Mobile One, which I have never actually used before, but you can use your favorite brand, obviously. I got this oil filter actually directly from the dealer that I bought the bike from. This is the tag on that though, in case you wanted the Chinese part number. So this is gonna be our oil drain on the side with the kickstand, which is helpful because it's already leaning in the right direction. The oil filter is gonna be tucked right back in here under your handlebars, basically in the front part of the bike. I'm just gonna loosen this up until I can move it with my hand. I'm just gonna let it drop. Look at that. I'm just gonna continue to let that drip while we remove the old oil filter. Take this rag and tuck it. So we have the rag tucked up in there as best we can. Take our new oil filter, and we're just gonna go ahead and lubricate that seal. And we are going to thread it right on there. Clean up any residual oil sitting on that surface. Our drain bolt back in and tightened up. So for the last step, go ahead and grab your funnel and your oil. Come on over to the other side of the bike. Just gonna remove this oil fill cap. Set that somewhere so it doesn't get dirty. Before I actually start it up, I want to just make sure we get at least have an oil level, and you can see we do once we stand the bike up. Now that all that's done, we verified that we have an oil level in the sight glass. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, let it idle for a few minutes just to get the new oil running through the engine. It'll probably bring that level down a little bit. And then after we get the oil warmed up and running through the engine, we'll do a final check of the level, and then that'll be it. Gonna go ahead and do the final test of the level. You want to pull it until it's as straight as you can get it. That's right about straight, and we are right in between those lines. Beautiful.